Ladies and gents, welcome. Need to make sure you guys can hear me this time because I know last week you guys was able to hear me. This is your boy Q Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q up at rockproductionscam.com. Business Minus Leaders, aka the Wolves Den. Midnight Espresso, aka the Lounge. Back at Santa Monica, California, doing the weekly podcast. This is part 4 for the week of March 20th through the 24th. If you guys can hear me, just shoot me a heart. Let me know you guys can hear me clearly. If not, just let me know. Because I know last week I did the podcast. Alright, cool. Last week I did the podcast. You guys can see the recap. I did it under the tunnel over by Santa Monica, which is over at that part by the pier. And it's a bad idea doing a video under the tunnel because the waves are covering my voice. So just want to make sure that this time you guys would hear me and everything. So I'm using different iPhones, not using iPhones. Wow, using different headphones, not using whatchamacallit, the Beats by Dre headphones to do the podcast. That was a bad idea. I'll make sure not to do that again if I'm doing this. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know more folks will be coming in later on. I'll introduce myself real quick. My name is Clint Moore, producer, entrepreneur, do different types of businesses. Dealing with Vegas and other things like that. So live out here in South Central California, IA. And a beautiful day as it is, you guys can see Malibu, it's all the way down there, Santa Monica, everything's looking all beautiful vibe and everything, the waves in the ocean, sunlight. I know some of you guys not from the US, and if you are, probably not from California, other places like that. So shout out to you guys for just tuning in. The topic I'll be talking about today is different things that I did last week in regards to the podcast that I did. So normally each and every Monday or Tuesday I tend to go out to the beach, my tranquility, getting my mind together, get ready for the week and whatnot. But at the same time too, I come and do the weekly podcasts, getting back to do my videos as well for my businesses and stuff like that. So wherever you guys take a look at the recaps, you see the dates. That just know that those certain dates I did the podcast for every Friday and whatnot. I'll give you guys some other social media links and stuff at the end of the video. But for the time being, let's get down to business. So you guys can have your business and make sure you guys have a great plus week. So let's get down to it. So on March 20th, 2017, Blessed Mondays, they say that the rain will wash away the pain. I say continue to embrace your pain and use it to your advantage. So bless somebody with overcoming whatever obstacle they may be going. I was here, or well, you said what the girl said. The girls and I ain't out here just yet. It's so early in the morning, so normally the ladies come out a little bit later on, around the evening time. A whole lot more people start storming the beach. But yeah, might have to come later on, so you guys can few of the ladies, as well as the gentlemen out there. But yeah, with the post I did on last Monday was out here at Santa Monica. I said, the rain can wash away the pain. Normally you have to embrace your pain, what you're going through. And I'm not talking about physical pain. You got physical pain, go see a doctor as soon as possible. But if you are having, like, let's say, mental pain and whatnot, things that may happen in your life and stuff like that, what you want to do is embrace it. Embrace it because it's part of your story. It's part of your journey in life as to where you need to go. And so what you want to do is you want to embrace it, overcome it, and then you bless others as to how they too can get how they too overcome the pain that you have went through. Meaning wherever they may be going through what you went through before, you can easily help that person out. So you just want to make sure that you embrace the pain sometimes. But like I said, if it's physical pain, go see a doctor about it. But if it's like mental pain, you can overcome it. Most folks can't overcome it because they just stay locked in to what happened to them in the past. You got to get out that type of mindset. You got to be like the waves of the ocean. You come through, you crash, and as you see way far and beyond, it's calm. But once it comes to the shores, it's roaring, crashing down and everything. So you have to be just like the waves of the ocean. You have to be swift, smooth, and keep life going. So let's keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. So March 21st, 2017, on the Grind Tuesdays. I said never get big-headed and talk down to those who are at a false level as you. For at the end of the day, those who are humble wins the race. Those who are prideful in a boasting way is level in life. Let me explain that to you guys. Some of you guys might be entrepreneurs, some of you guys might own your own businesses, some of you guys might work in 9 to 5, some of you guys might even be a CEO. And you might be a boss for a different establishment. The thing is this, never get big-headed and talk down to those that you work with. Meaning that you think that you're the big shit because you'll have a high level position, or as most folks say, tend to say that, how can I explain this a better way? You don't want to get big-headed if you are CEO of a corporation and then talk down to everybody because you're not on your level, because that's when you get prideful and that's when you get a whole lot of miscommunication. At the same time, that's when your coworkers start to say fuck you and they gonna do what they're going to do. That's how your establishment starts to crumble and starts to fall down. So what you have to do is treat people with respect and learn how to talk to people. We talked about this last week. You gotta have to learn the art of communication and just learn the art of how you are displaying yourself to other people. And if you are a CEO of a corporation and things like that, you know, don't talk down to folks. Because at the end of the day, they're human and you're human. At the end of the day, too, that person can easily come around and whip your ass. So I'm just keeping it real. I mean, you know, you just have to be true to yourself and just gotta keep it real. And not just be like, okay, well, since I'm the big honcho because I make this much amount of money or whatever, or I got this and this and this, I can talk to anybody I want to. It's like, nah, you can't do that. Because that is when you get hurt, and that's when your business falls down and crumble. That's when you be back to square one. You be back to where you started. Going back to the struggle of things. So always treat people with respect. Like this bird ass interrupting the podcast, it's all good. But always treat people with respect and they will treat you with respect. So always remember that. So let's continue to go, y'all. So March 22nd, 2017, Motivational Wednesdays. I said everybody has a story to tell. The question is, do you truly pay attention to the story, or are you just listening to the wind? You can truly learn more about somebody just by hearing them talk a lot. And normally, well, people like to talk a lot, you know, and you try to get your point across, or you try to basically try to, you know, get in a couple of words and they keep on talking. That's the point where you just stay quiet and just listen. And the reason being because those stories that you hear from other individuals, there's nothing bad about it. It's just a funny fact that you can tell a whole lot about a person just by listening to their story. And when you listen to their story, you can tell a whole lot about them and just how they act, how they are, and how they really think. But there's nothing wrong with that. And the reason why there's nothing wrong with that is for the fact that when you learn about the person, you actually learn about who they are. And the same thing for a person, you know, with us. I'll put it this way. When you're talking to somebody, let's say you talk to somebody like Warren Buffett. Let's say he's telling you know how he got started in his business of investing in things of that nature. When you're in the presence of somebody like that, you don't want to say a word just yet. You want to actually listen to the wisdom that they're giving. Reason being because wherever nuggets they may give, that right there might actually be the key point towards helping you grow in your own business or even grow in life. So whenever you hear that somebody just talking, you know, and they spitting some game, let's just say out here in California, or they giving you information that you may need. At the end of the day, just taking the information because you never know where the information may take you. So always remember that. But if somebody just want to talk, just talk, and you know, just be like, okay, you're just talking a little bit too much, so just cut it off and just keep on pushing. Straight up. Alright, so on March 23rd, 2017, Daily Tips Thursdays, I say you can see the world in a whole new light when you get out of the prison of your 9 to 5, or more so, from your mind. Once you unlock what's holding you back, you will then start to appreciate life a whole lot more. I know those of you probably working a job, those who may probably hate your job because it's like the same repetitive shit over and over again. It's like insanity. Continue to do the same results over and over again. Well, continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And so, for some of you that are, whatchamacallit, working 9 to 5 things, make sure if you love your job, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you do hate your job and you do feel that there's something much more out there in life for you, and yes, this is the ocean. Santa Monica Beach. I apologize. Come over at Santa Monica Beach. Straight down there is Venice, Hermosa, Medano, and a whole lot of other beaches. Going to that side is part of Santa Monica. Then you got Malibu, mountains, Santa Monica mountains right there in the path, and the rest of the Pacific Coast Highway. So yeah, I'm on the West Coast, where the weather is crazy. It's always sunny, some days, but the beach is always open. But yeah, other than that though, man, lost my. Oh yeah, other than that, for those of you that are working, 9-to-5 job, things of that nature. I know some of you guys really want more out of life. Yeah, major wipeout, okay, right? But yeah, some of you guys want more out of life than everything. And the more that you want out of life, the more it pushes you towards getting out the job that you have. Which is nothing wrong with that, because life is to be experienced so much more. Like, I'm on my off days. I'm here at the beach. I do this every Monday and Tuesday. Reason being, it's tranquility. At the same time, too, we're going to do the video podcast. So those of you who aren't able to come out to Santa Monica, California yet, and I suggest you guys to come out to Santa Monica, come out to California in general. It's a beautiful place. Like give you guys perspective of the oceans and things of that nature. Not that many people, so African American males like myself, is doing the type of businesses and as well doing podcasts like this, where I'm show you guys parts of the ocean. Trust me, because I know Catalina Island is actually way beyond the distance. Well, it's way further down, going towards Long Beach and whatnot. And you guys already know, way across the ocean is Japan and all the rest of the other beautiful countries out there, Russia and everybody else. So shout out to you guys, especially shout out to you guys that tune in too. Shout out to you guys for the hearts. But yeah, man, if you guys are working at a regular job, whatever, what I do suggest is this: stick with it. If you don't like your job, get out of it, because there's always great opportunities out there for you, to which you can truly enjoy life from a brand new perspective. That look like a military job, low key, but yeah, you can truly enjoy life from a greater perspective and just really enjoy all that God has to give you. So always remember that. Always remember that. Especially if you don't like the job, just remember there's other opportunities and other places to enjoy yourself out there, as opposed to being stuck at a place about 20-something years, and then you wasted half your life just working for nothing. So always think about that. So, almost get close to the show, so I'm going to go ahead and do this last bit. So, on March 24th, 2014, boss editoritis, I said stop rushing. For when you rush in life or business, you tend to miss out on the small details which can get you to the next process in life. So, enjoy the pace, impact yourself. That one is very key and it's very important. Reason being because we do rush in life with a whole lot of things that we think we need to accomplish or that we need to do. I'm gonna say, guys, right now, firsthand, don't rush the process to where you need to go to in life, because the moment you start rushing, it's the moment you start to miss out on great opportunities. And the moment you start missing out on great opportunities, it's the moment you start staying behind. I'll give you guys an analogy. You look at technology. Technology has grown over the past couple of years. It's grown way more advanced than humans. And I like dealing with the technology industry, so part of my field. And it's crazy how we take a look at technology and it's like really overshadowing us as humans. But at the same time, we're rushing in life to try to get things done, but we don't know what the hell we're trying to get done. So I know folks say, you gotta rush to do this, rush to do that, but sometimes you need to go at your own pace and just continue to flourish, continue to find your own pace as to where you need to go. So most definitely don't rush the process of life, and especially when it comes to business, don't rush the process, because you have to learn a whole lot in order to get where you need to get to. So always remember that. And that's cool how the boats is just way down there and the ocean's going crazy right here, and it's just like calm out there. Oh, shout out to you for Turkey, shout out to you guys from Russia, shout out to you guys from other countries and things of that nature. If you guys not just put it in, my apologies. I'm about to be signed off pretty soon. This is a little podcast I'll be doing for my entrepreneurs and business-minded people, things of that nature. But even if you're not an entrepreneur or you're not even in business, it's all cool. As long as you guys love hearing the waves of the ocean and enjoy seeing it, that's all that was worth it. Thank you guys for the hearts. Truly, thank you guys for tuning in to the show as well. If you're from another country, most definitely shout out to you guys. I mean, you guys truly make these video podcasts make it much more appreciated and worthwhile. It's always a blessing to share video from out here in California to some place in a different country on the other side of the world, and you guys can see the oceans while it might be nighttime or over your side, whatnot, wherever it may be. Other than that, shout out to you guys. Once again, my name is Quinn Moore, or Q Moore, if it's much easier. Go by the name Chinchilla Q. You guys can find me on Instagram at Chinchi21, CHINTHI21, or Onaku07, spelled ONAKU07. It's my Instagram accounts. Twitter, which you guys can see is just the header for it is ChinchillaQ21. Facebook, just put it in the hashtag, which is a little number sign, but hashtag business-minded leaders. You guys can find me on there. Snapchat, you guys can find me at Chinchi2113 as well too. And at the same time, thank you guys for tuning in. And once again, I'm music producer, entrepreneur, business-minded leader, boss, which means I do different businesses with different things, and especially try to get some stuff happening out in Las Vegas. So I'll make sure that I try to get some video about head back to Vegas. What's going to be in April, but I'm going to have to push the schedule towards May. So stay tuned for that. I might be inside one of the casinos doing this video podcast and whatnot. Rather do it by a beach though, by some water so you guys can see the oceans and things of that nature. And hello to everybody. My apologies guys, I'm about to be signing out pretty soon. But I'm going to try to get some more little footage of the ocean for you guys. Oh, if you guys do, you guys can see the recap of this video. Just keep it out. And you guys go back to the first part. If you guys can hear me cool, that's great. If you guys can't hear me, then my apologies. The waves is really overpowering my voice. But other than that, shout out to you guys once again. One love. I'll catch you guys next Monday or Tuesday. Or I might do a special podcast tomorrow. We'll see. Because I was supposed to go to a different beach today. But since I woke up a little bit kind of late, I said, you know what, I might go to the other beach tomorrow. Which it's almost like Santa Monica, but it's a little bit different. And it's called Hermosa Beach. And it's like a nice little long dock that actually sends out to the ocean. So I'm trying to get some video doing that. If not tomorrow, then I'll make sure I do it next week. So you guys go ahead and follow me on Twitter and things of that nature. So you guys can stay tuned. So you guys see the notification that in the video, it'll pop up. Other than that though, ladies and gents, thank you guys for tuning in. One love. Once again, I gotta get ready to continue the rest of my day. So I'll catch you guys next week. Other than that, one love.